And we are back, and we are in day 3 of our Supercharge Your Manifesting Powers event. And guys, if you didn't register, please do yourself a favor, join in, because every day is just the treasure trove of beautiful gems that the experts deliver. It's all in piecemeal information, so you can actually receive it well, right? We do not want to bombard you with a lot of information that you just run for your life and say, you know what, I've had enough of it. I'm too overwhelmed. It's too much for me. We do it every day with two experts coming and delivering their personal stories. They share how they manifested something. They give you the tips, the tools, so you could just take them and start applying to your life. Tobi, what does it come for you?
Oh, well, I was really excited to see Gemma in my inbox this morning, I tell you, because I've made the contact with her. So when I saw Gemma in the inbox, I was like, woohoo, let's go.
Yay!
So guys, if you haven't signed up, you should, because it's really exciting to get to see who's waiting for you in your inbox with all kinds of goodies and all kinds of amazing info. It starts your day off right. And everybody who listened to my live last night, you know how important it was for me to have that boost this morning, and I got it from this event. So guys, please, if you haven't already, you've got to register, because it was life-changing for me, and I know it will be for you too.
I love it. And you know what comes to me? It's like, when was the last time that we had this childish type of
Excitement.
excitement,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, and it's exactly what it does, because every morning now you open your inbox and there is that boom, boom, beautiful gift with two experts with beautiful stories to share. And just, like, you feel that you are a part of it. You are a part of it. You are important, because we are all connected. We are all one. It's one presence, one power, and we are in this together. And trust me, when I'm talking about we all supercharge each other, we actually do. And just feel that power, because for a lot of people it's going to be such a shift of energy. It's going to be like that aha moment, something that just sink in, and you start living a completely different life. And that's exactly why it's important to attend, and that's exactly why it's important to listen and truly feel every word that we are saying, every experience that we are sharing, because we are all in this together. Gemma, what do you think about
Wow.
it?
I'm so happy and grateful. Today, if you have a chance to just register and listen, I am speaking about manifesting love from a place of domestic violence. I mean, it is the antinomic of love. It is everything but love. But I manifested the biggest love of all my life while living in domestic violence, and I'm telling that story. And just to let you know, we are 11 years later, and I'm still madly in love with that same man, Sasha, who is the he's the best at everything he can. He's also a mindset shift expert. He is also a human potential development expert. He's everything. And mind you, I had no idea that that was going to be the gift I would receive from God. To me, he's an angel in flesh to love me and to provide that feeling of peace, harmony, happiness, love. And he taught me how to be in a healthy relationship, because 15 years of domestic violence, you know how to be bad, you don't know how to be good, right? So I didn't know when I came into that relationship with Sasha, and I came like uh, with a lot of resistance, because I was so afraid to bring bad things, and I actually discovered that when you release and let go, when you allow love to flow on you, in you, through you, it actually wake up wakes up your own ability to love, because now you reconnect with the divine within that is pure universal love. So I'm telling all that story. It is something absolutely amazing. It is not unheard of, but it is great and it is something to get inspired by.
Yes, totally. I love it. And you know what comes for me? Like, why do we actually want to do this work? Why do we have to work on ourselves? Because, like I said, it's not written in the books that we have to do that. It's not something that they teach us in schools or colleges or something that they keep telling us in the news. Why do we do what we are doing? Why do we do this inner work? What is it actually giving us, Toby?
I wouldn't be breathing today without the inner work. It's as simple as that. I, hey, you can't run from yourself. And as long as you do so, you're destroying yourself by choice. Literally, I had to learn the hard way. But I learned that. Without doing the inner work, I wouldn't be breathing. And I can say that wholeheartedly. So it is extremely important. And like I had even mentioned, if it comes ever time for you to save your life, you're not going to find those answers in your brain. Well, if you're disconnected from your heart, well, then you're in a grave. It's as simple as that. So if you're not connected to your heart space, this is a real good reason for you to register. And you'll know the difference because you've been thinking about everything. Well, as long as you're thinking, you're not feeling. They come from two different places, literally. So it's time to reconnect with what your heart is telling you, because that's the true brain. So that's how important this work is. And that's how important it is for you to invest in yourself. And if you haven't up until now, and take the time to get these two amazing speakers in your inbox every day. Because yes, I've had a day from hell, but I'll tell you, I find the time to hear this stuff. Literally, because you know what? Everybody needs reminders, even the ones that are mastered like myself. Simple. The learning never ends. And every day you're born a brand new creation. So what you learned yesterday, it's gone. Consider it done. What are you going to do today for yourself? Because every day it has to be a constant. It's as simple as that. You're a new creation every day. You have to do your rituals every morning for gratitude. You got to install certain ways every single day. You miss a day, well, hey, you've missed a day on showing up for yourself. That's how important it is.
Toby, mic drop. Love it, yes. So, and it's truly so important, right? And you know what, my question comes again, like, why do we have to wait for adversity to happen? Like Toby, you were saying, like, if like if you didn't do this inner work, you wouldn't be breathing. And a lot of times people are waiting until something really bad happened for them, and they just miss all these signs from the universe, right? Because they are not ready to work on themselves, they are not ready to grow and evolve, and they say that this is BS, this is not something that they need. They are happy in their content where they are.
Actually, they get comfortable in a constant, which never
Mm-hmm.
produces change.
Mm-hmm.
But yet there's always change happening. So that's how disconnected they become with themselves, believing that they are the same being every day while everything else in their life is changing.
Mm-hmm.
This is the real discrepancy and the real reason why people need to get reconnected within themselves, because literally, this is the comfort of the constant of a chaotic nothing, an unaware repetitive pattern of a nothingness that's a constant on repeat for them. And that's really what happens to people. And it'll take you out. Simple as that. So you got to get reconnected to who you are primarily, what you believe about yourself, what you're thinking, saying, and doing, because you're creating every thought, you create a thing. Everything you speak, you're creating something. So when people saying they're not manifesting, holy crap, every time you speak, you're creating.
Every time you feel, you're creating.
There you go. everything, everything, everything. That's why consciously create.
Mhm.
You better know
And
what you do. You better know what you do.
Yeah,
yes.
because the universe supports us 100% on anything that we think, say, and do.
Mhm.
Always say yes, of course. Your wish is my command. Your feeling, you have that feeling. Let me give you more of that feeling. You have that experience. Let me give you more of that experience. You have that shit around you. Let me give you more shit. Oh, you have that gorgeous stuff. Let me give you more love. It is really that. It's just an amplifier. Universe, this entire energy around us, it's an amplifier of who we are and what we feel and the story we tell ourselves and everything. So we are the only one who are responsible for how we feel, how we think, and our own experience. Nobody else, even though people are toxic around us and even though events are absolutely awful around us, but we are the only one responsible for how we feel. Therefore, what we attract more of. So we must shift how we feel to go into a feeling that is supportive, loving, uplifting, pushing forward in the direction of our dream and not in the direction of where we are at right now with this chaos that you just mentioned, Toby.
So
Yeah.
true. And you know the words that come to me? Existence versus aliveness.
Oh, that's great.
Do you exist or do you live the life fully? And this is the question I want to really give to everybody who's going to be listening to us. And I would love you to answer that question for yourself.
Yeah,
This
big
is a
time.
deep question that a lot
Big.
of people don't even ponder upon. But that's exactly what we have to ask ourselves.
Mhm.
And guys, can I ask you another homework question on top of Irina's question tonight? Take the time right now, if you have a pen and paper, write down 5 things that you love the most in your life. And take a look at that. And I'll give you the time to ponder on that, and I'll come back to that at the end to really give you the punch of what I want to tell you on that list.
Yep.
Irina will let that sit with them because I'd like to ask
Yes,
them in a little bit of time something about that.
exactly. Exactly. So, guys, register for your own benefit because you're going to grow right by actually listening to everybody's talk. You're going to grow tremendously because, like I said, I do learn a lot from every speaker because we are never done. We don't know everything. We do not know ourselves good enough because that's why we are living life, because it's a long time journey of discovery and we are changing all the time. Our beliefs are changing, our values are changing, and we are growing in the process. And if we are not growing, we are dying.
Yes.
So, where are you now? At what stage are you? Are you really growing or you are dying? Join us and learn with us and grow with us because there is so much aliveness that for you yet to experience. So don't deprive yourself of that because it's truly important. This is the whole beauty of living the life to the fullest. Join us. Any other thoughts, Toby?
Yes, I do.
Gemma?
Hi, Gemma. I'll let you take the floor in a sec. Now, guys, on that list of the 5 things that you love the most, I just want to ask you one thing. Did you even put yourself on it?
I do that. I knew that.
So,
Yay!
if you haven't, you should have been number 1 on that list.
Wow.
And if you are not, you better click that link. Literally.
Yay! Gemma, any last thoughts?
I remember I was 23 years old or something like that. And I had a new boss who was a real good person. And one day he caught me with exactly that. Who is the most important person in your life? And I was there, my baby. Yeah, no, it's not your baby. My parents. No, it's not your parents. I don't know. God. No, it's not God. And I was there, huh? Okay. Yeah, it's yourself. And I was there, oh, oh, oh. You caught me live. But it's so great and it's so right, because there is a healthy dose of self-love. There is a healthy dose of acknowledgement of who we are. We are our own greatest asset. We are the vessel who goes through life to give us an experience. So if we are not the most important person in our own experience, who is? And why would other people be more important than ourselves? Especially when we have access to change ourselves, not others. If you still believe that you're going to change him or her, yeah, hint, it didn't work out to happen. I tried. Other people tried. Everybody can change themselves. If they are ready to change and ask you for help for that, you can give them feedback. You can be a sounding board, but they have to do the work. That's how you heal, and that's how you transform. But you cannot heal and transform someone else who is not willing to put in the work.
Love
And just
it.
to make everybody feel a little better, the first time I did that list, I didn't put myself on it either. But I tell you, I'm at the top of that list now. And I encourage you guys all to do the same.
And Tobi, I have to be transparent. I didn't even think about myself either.
Well, you see, and you know what? That's very important when we check our priorities.
Yes.
And
And
I'm
you know what? It just proves the point, Toby, that no matter how, we are learning and how much we are learning, and no matter how much we are raising our awareness, there is still so much to learn and
yes,
to discover and the work to do.
It's
yes.
a never ending journey. This is why it's called a journey.
And you know, I'm
Mhm.
very proud of you for being vulnerable with everybody like that, because that's really something. And it's something to acknowledge that. And I salute you for that, Irina. Like I tell you, it's amazing because all of us literally, like, I've learned so much off of you ladies as well. It's an interaction, it's a give and take, and that's why it's so healthy. And that's why I encourage all of you guys to come on and join over here, because there is a connection and collaborations of extremely heartfelt and heart-led people who have the experience and the know-how to guide you and give you the proper, truthful, honest, heartful guidance that you need. The real deal. Not the stuff that you buy in a Cracker Jack box. You know what I mean? This is the real deal with real people who have really lived it and who have really come out of it, you know? Like the phoenix rising up out of the ashes. Everybody in this event is literally somebody who can tell you how they did it.
Mhm. And let me tell you, you are gonna recognize yourself in some of these stories. Because remember, the stories are actually the lessons for us to learn and to grow and understand that we are not alone on this journey, because we are all in it together. And somebody's story is your story, and somebody's story is my story, and that's how we grow, that's how we become better, stronger, more resilient. And we know that nothing is going to shake us, because when we do this inner work, we become unstoppable.
Yes, very much so.
Mm.
I love
All
you,
right.
ladies. I'm glad I was
Yay!
here
Just
with you all
wanted to
tonight.
end on that note. Register if you didn't. And if you're already in, I salute you. I celebrate you, because this is the best decision that you've made for yourself. Because from now on, you are going to live a completely different life. where you feel fulfilled, where you feel content, and when you feel the purpose and passion. All right, we love you all and see you at the other interviews.